Welcome back for another Panda News and Muse sessions presented by the Pershing Music and Media Group. I would like to thank Ava Gallagher and Aubrey Taylor for filling in for me last week. I'm glad to be back. I am your host, Brooklyn Johnson, and buckle up for the amazing show we have for you today. Featuring the latest announcements here at Pershing, sports highlights, a clip from the 2019 to 2020 talent show, and as always, our Panda music sessions at the end of the show. On Monday, Mrs. Hawk, our project-based learning teacher, hosted a lunch and learn. Its theme was alternative energy sources, and she had a special guest bring 2 solar panels to demonstrate how they work. We sent our very own Ava Gallagher to interview Ms. Hawk about the event. Take it away, Ava.
Hello, my name is Ava Gallagher, and I'm your Pershing Music and Media Group anchor, and I'm live from the solar panel event with Ms. Hawk. What made you want to put this event together?
Well, it's really important that everybody knows about alternative energy in order to reduce pollution in our planet, and we all learn about it, especially 6th grade, so I thought it was an excellent opportunity to show real world, how it works in the real world applications.
Will we see more of these events from your classes in the future?
Hopefully, yes. It's the end of the year. Last year, I was introduced to Mr. Swan. I brought a guest speaker when we went virtual, and she is Miss Dory Wolf, and she was chosen by the mayor to put in the largest solar farm in our nation, right in Houston, in Sunnyside, to repurpose a former toxic waste site, which was a Superfund site, designated by the government that nobody could ever live there. You could never do anything with it. And how many acres was it?
240.
240 acres. So now that is being repurposed. So I was excited to bring Miss Wolf last year and then to explain how important solar technology is, let students know how to get solar technology and introduce it to their families, the Pershing community. And then she introduced me to Mr. Swan, and we have been actually planning since January to have this event on a sunny Monday, which was today.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
What's your name and what grade are you in?
Shelby Brown, and I'm in 6th grade.
Did you enjoy this event, and would it be something that you're interested in?
Yeah, probably, because I do enjoy solar and the science technology
That's
parts
cool.
of it.
What's your name and what grade are you in?
My name is Cameron Marshall, and I'm in 6th.
Did you enjoy this event, and would it be something that you're interested in?
Yeah, I enjoyed this event, and I'm interested in getting a solar panel for my own house because my mom said she was going to get one.
What did you find most interesting about solar panels?
Just how much they help, I guess. Like, just how big of an impact they can make.
What did you find most interesting about solar panels?
That they can power a whole city, and then how much they can impact the world and how they're renewable. And then how it's good for the environment, unlike coal and stuff like that.
Thank you for joining me today, and I will send it back to Brooklyn in the studio.
Our Latin and creative writing teacher, Mrs. Heiselman, had her students compete in the academic state Latin competition. They placed very well with 2 first places and a 2nd place and a 5th place. We sent Ava Gallagher to interview the winning students and Mrs. Heiselman.
Hello, I'm Ava Gallagher, and I'm your Pershing Music and Media Group anchor, and I'm here live from Miss Heiselman's classroom with some of her students. Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. What's your name and what grade are you in?
My name is Murphy, and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm Kate, and I'm in 7th grade.
My name's Zachary, and I'm in 6th grade.
What did you enjoy most about participating in the state Latin competition?
Making new friends and being able to be a part of Latin Club.
I will continue having fun and learning and see how far I can go.
Meeting new people, having fun, and learning.
And what did you do to prepare for this competition?
We all got packets, and we went over them with Miss Heinzelman, we went over them with ourselves, parents, friends, everything.
Miss Heinzelman actually gathered some questions from previous Latin competitions, and those are like our study packets.
Miss Heinzelman had given us packets and stuff, and online.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good. How does it feel to take 3 students to a competition and all 3 come back with awards?
It feels really good. They studied really hard for their competitions and their tests. They did such a great job, so I'm super proud of them.
How were you able to prepare your students for this competition?
So we did study some of the material in class, like some of the Latin mottos and phrases and etymology words, but I also gave them study packets from the last few years of competitions. I put them together and kind of worked with them individually on their study packets. Plus they did a lot of studying on their own time.
Was there major changes considering the pandemic?
Yes, the state Latin competition was virtual this year. We actually didn't have a state Latin competition last year because of COVID. We did have nationals virtually, and there will be nationals virtually this summer as well. So all 3 of those students will be able to qualify for nationals.
What more can we expect from our Latin classes here at Pershing?
I'm hoping the program will grow even bigger. So right now we have 1 Latin class. So if you're thinking about wanting to take Latin, please sign up for it next year.
Thank you for your time, and now we're going to send it back to Brooklyn in the studio.
The winners will be heading to nationals this summer. Great job, Pandas. Last week, the 7th grade soccer teams faced Tanglewood, balancing it out with a win and a loss. The boys pulled a win with a score of 3-0. The girls had a close game, having a final score of 3-5. Roll the tapes. Great job, Pandas. Moving forward with our segment, the boys basketball team crushed Mandarin with a final score of 59-16. Here are the highlights. Few highlights from our girls basketball team as they blew out MC Williams last week. Great job getting a win for Pershing. Would you like to have the chance to showcase your talent in front of your peers? Well, the opportunity has arisen for you to do just that at the 2K21 Talent Show. Tryouts will be held after school on Monday, May 3rd and Monday, May 10th from 4 o'clock to 5:30. To sign up, stop by room 100 and contact Mr. Dosewell. The date to try out is the first come, first served basis. So make sure you sign up soon. Leading up to the talent show, we'll be showing highlights from last year's show. Enjoy the clip.
Thomas. I'm a drummer in a talent show. My goal for the talent show is to win. And so, the talent show, I didn't do it last year, but I want to do this year because one of my friends last year, he inspired me. He inspired me. So I'm gonna go out there and do my best. Try to win. Let's go.
The countdown has now started. We hope to see you at the tryouts. Now that we've reached the music session part of the show, 7th graders Elinor Nelson and Elizabeth Hausman will be covering For Good from the Wicked soundtrack.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It may well be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a seed brought by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
ladies for that amazing cover. If you would like to see more from our Panda music sessions, look up the Pershing Music and Media Group on YouTube. Also follow us on Instagram at Pershing Music and Media. To all singers, rappers, and poets or musicians who would like to participate in the Panda music session, stop by room 100 and contact Mr. Dosewell. We might not see you for the next couple of weeks due to STAR testing, but we want to thank all of our faithful supporters for tuning in each week. All of us here at PMMG would like to wish everyone good luck on all of your STAR testing. Thank you for tuning in, Panda Nation, and as always, enjoy your weekend and stay safe in this pandemic.
Everything is being powered by solar. There's no electricity.
Great job, Pandas. Moving forward with our sports segment, the boys crushed Mandarin with a final.
Thank you for your time and Gallagher, and I'm your Persian Music and Media Group 6. Hello, I'm Ava Gallagher, and I'm.
The countdown has now started. We hope to see you at the tryout. Cut it. Just.
Do my little dance.
Our Latin and creative writing teacher, Mrs. Holtz. What is going on? For Good from the Wicked soundtrack. Quit. Thank you for tuning in, Panda Nation. As always, enjoy your weekend and stay safe in this Panda minute.